Just outside of downtown Detroit. Title match time, your 1 seed, Jason Belmonte, hunting history. He created it earlier this season, but if you go back to 2017, he won this title in Reno. Took care of Jesper Svensson. It was his 9th major of his career. Earlier this season, Randy, he won his 10th. He's looking for that one, which would give him 11, a new record on the PBA Tour. Tail of the tape, Belmo, your 1 seed. Butturff, your 4 seed. Jakob has never won a major, does have 5 titles, including 1 this season. Jason's already won twice this campaign, including a major. Butturff fan in attendance. Like that t-shirt, by the way. Available over on PBA.com. Handshake between the two.
Butturff has never won a major, but he's led back-to-back U.S. Opens, only to finish 2nd. Both times, once in Wichita, Kansas, and the other in Liverpool, New York.
Different buzz in the crowd for the title match.
Man, that was like a wild dingo just running down the lane and attacking 10 pins.
He's calm. The crowd is ready to explode. Let's see what Butturff has.
Interesting start. Now, Jason Belmonte chose to finish on the right lane. Last game, Butturff only struck once on the right lane. Jakob gets to finish this match on the left lane. Good cover.
First one I made all week.
That is your no-brainer, hammer tough spare replay.
Shooting the left-handed bucket, you can either throw it straight and hard at the 3-pin, or you can curve it. Jakey curves it and covers it nicely.
That was an exhale moment there. Start off with an open frame against the best on the planet. You've dug yourself an early hole. Still can't get a strike.
I can make your hands clap.
All right, good cover. Now let's see what Belmonte does on the right lane. The tricky lane for the right-handers is Bill O'Neill had just a little bit of trouble getting the 10 out, which eventually cost him his match against Jakob. Billy bowled a great game, 226, but he needed that first strike in the 10th.
Opening jacks here in your title match. This place goes deathly silent and then erupts.
You must fear my power, 10-pin.
As my good friend and college basketball analyst Steve Lavin likes to say on numerous great plays, that sums it up. You are watching one of the legends in his absolute prime. Three in a row. Remember, should Belmo roll a 300, a $1 million bonus check courtesy of Fox and the PBA goes into his bank account.
right there. Remember, he left that 5-6 split where he had to respot the 5, and this time he trips the 5-6 out for his first strike of the title match. Watch it. 5-6 is up. 6 gets the tap on the shoulder and falls forward.
See his numbers in TV title matches. Leaves the 7.
That's soft 7 on the left lane for Jakob Butturff, failing to double up.
Second time it's left standing there on the left lane. So Belmo perfect through 3. Back in Australia at Nashdale Public School. Arya, Hugo, and the whole class
Hi, Nash
watching.
Now. You guys are awesome.
Jason obviously seeing that image on the large screen right above him. What kind of cheering you think they're doing in Australia right now, huh?
They're going crazy.
As they should.
Wow.
There goes $1 million.
That was pretty good, too. Hard to believe with that much power that you could leave a flat 10, but Belmonte does it on this shot. I'm kind of impressed that he was able to pry it off that well after seeing the image of his children at the school watching. 20-pin lead after 4, Rob.
And he goes through his normal routine.
You could have asked for a better title match. Jakob Butturff, who started off the season red hot, then Jason Belmonte and what he's done in the majors, lefty versus righty, as he uses his high road pearl and looking for his 4th strike. What do you think, Rob? Any good?
You're watching the best, and it's not often you get to say that in sporting.
Yeah.
You know, in the NFL, we've been fortunate. You're watching Tom Brady. Everybody's calling him the GOAT.
Yeah.
Tiger Woods, not too long ago. We got to see it. Michael Jordan, going back further, we got to see it. You are seeing it right now playing out in front of your eyes in Jason Belmonte. He can max at a 2.79.
Butturff. Gutty. Well, he's hanging in there, and he could cut Belmonte's lead to 10 with a strike here in the 6th and get right back in this. He's going to take a re-rack on the left lane. This match far from over.
Left lane has been 9 spare, 9 spare, having left a 7-pin both of those times. What pin is standing again?
To the left.
He's going to look back at the last couple of shots on this lane, and if it is indeed his undoing, he's going to say, maybe I should have trusted it a little bit more to the left so it would hook up a little bit harder and get that soft 7 out.
Oh, no. It comes back.
Seen it all year, and right now, a single pin whiff couldn't have happened at a worse time for Jakob Butturff.
He's got to collect himself because Jace is on the verge of starting to run away with this one.
And this is where Jason Belmonte is looking to go bang, bang, 6th and 7th.
As he runs towards history.
Same thing we saw with Bill O'Neill on that right lane. It pushes just a little bit longer down the lane before it comes around the corner. Gets behind the head pin and leaves that soft 10. Now, you don't want to duplicate what Butturff did. Concentrate, focus, make the 10 pin, move on.
And he does.
This is where you cannot start looking ahead. You have to stay in the moment and trust your technique, trust your focus, trust your routine. Routine is what will always save you and save you from the nerves.
And he's going through his pre-shot routine. And this place just shuts down.
Boom goes the dynamite.
That was glorious.
He can throw urethane. He can hook the entire lane. He can loft it halfway down the lane. He can throw it straight up first arrow. He can do just about anything you have to do to get to the pocket. And then when you add that much speed and power, yeah, good shot, Jakey. Come on, make it a game. He's got to figure out a way to strike on the left lane.
3 strikes in this title match, but all 3 have come on the right lane. He now shifts his business to the left. Last time he was there, he missed the 7 pin. An open frame in the 6th. Here he is to start the 8th, down 32. Jason Belmonte just 3 frames away from his historic 11th major title.
All right. 22-pin lead.
I'm not sure he was buying that one at release. He went down almost to all 4s. Keep digging. But finally gets that elusive strike on the left lane. Jason Belmonte, again, 10 major titles. So he's got a pair there. He's tied right now for the most in PBA history. So, Randy, you've been around the sport for decades. You see this list and you see Belmo about to jump Weber and Anthony. What does that say to you?
I mean, I got to quote Norm Duke, and Norm said that Jason Belmonte is the greatest bowler that's ever lived. And, I mean, coming from Norm Duke, it's pretty strong. There's huge arguments there, 2 different eras, you know, with Earl and Walter Ray and now Belmonte and what he's doing. But I got to tell you, this is Belmo's 11th season. He's about to win his 11th major.
And he's never been in trouble tonight.
Oh, he's just...
It's all single pin spares.
He's massacred the pocket every shot. He's left 3 soft 10s. He needs to convert here and just good count. Actually, I'm sorry. He needs to convert here. Jakob Butturff can still shoot 227. With a spare here, Jason Belmonte would need to fill 20 in the 10th frame for 228. It's not over, but it's looking pretty good for Belmonte. Remember at the Players' Championship, he needed a couple hits in the 10th. He had already left that one ring 10 with the 7 pin, ends up a pocket 7-10, leaves it again in the 10th frame. That ultimately cost him that major.
Butturff working on a double.
Must strike.
Make it a triple.
Not that time.
It's 21.
Stares it down. Not without a fight. Not without a fight.
Again, 227 max for Jakob Butturff. 238 max for Jason Belmonte. Big shot here. Biggest shot of his career, looking for his first major victory.
A major hand bone.
He's a gutsy kid. He's not afraid of anything. And he knows how to strike. And at least for the time being has figured out a way to get the 7-pin out on the left lane. One more gets him into the 220s.
He's got 2 more shots.
If he strikes out, he will force Belmonte to strike first ball in the 10th. You heard him say it, make him earn it. Count very important now, Rob. If he strikes, it's a 1-pin match. If he doesn't strike, that gives Belmonte a little wiggle room. Last 5 in a row for Jakob Butturff, written off after he whipped the 7-pin in the 6th. Remember that frame.
6 in a row to close. He's got a 227. He sits down. The legend steps up.
Belmonte strikes spare to win by 1. If he doesn't strike on this ball, if he goes 9 spare strike, we'll have a tie. Been here before. Not one single emotion came out of that man's body after that shot. He needs a strike or a spare for history.
Arya, Hugo, back home in New South Wales. Stand up. Get ready to cheer on Dad. Take it in. You're watching history live on FS1. Kimberly, Arya, Hugo, Sylvie. Daddy did it. Daddy did good.
Amazing guy. Just an incredibly talented human being. Unbelievable. 11th career major in his 11th season.
Great game, Jacob.
Great game.
On the PBA Tour.
Great week. Super proud. Thank you.
The first to win 3 titles
I don't know what to say, guys.
this year. 2 of them majors.
Touchdown, coming home with a World Championship trophy. I'm going to show you all in class, I promise. I love you, Ari, Hugo, Sylvie, Kimberly, Mum, Dad, Beck, James, Amila, and Samson. Thank you, Bill and Barbara Chrisman. Storm.
Your winning shot.
Second one in the 10th just absolutely shreds the rack.
Ozzy! Oi, oi, oi! Oi, oi, oi!
You guys should be down here. It is absolutely electrifying. And right now I'm joined by Tom Clark, the commissioner and CEO of the PBA, for the trophy presentation.
First of all, I just got to say that bowling is the greatest sport that has ever been invented. And these guys just proved it again. It's incredibly exciting. And this young man right here is proving week after week that he may be the greatest bowler that we've ever seen. And it's incredible. This was the greatest World Series that we've ever had. The Earl Anthony Trophy for the second consecutive year. Jason Belmonte, congratulations.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Oh, Jason, I don't even know where to start with this. This crowd absolutely loves you. But you know what? You have made personal history in the past. You've hit milestones. You've shared with other people and other players. But today, you make history. You set the bar. 11 majors. What does that mean to you?
Very seldomly am I lost for words. Tonight is one of those moments where if I could express in English what is feeling right now inside, it wouldn't make any sense to anyone. I'm just so thrilled. I'm so honored to pass two of the greatest players, if not the greatest players of all time, Earl and Pete Weber. It is truly an honor to have my name above those two players.
So you have officially set the bar. So what is next?
I really want to just enjoy this, but there's still this little voice in the back of my head that says, I'm not done. I want more. But I'm going to let myself just enjoy the moment right now and thank everybody here in Detroit. Thank you guys. You guys are awesome. Bill and Barbara Crispin from Storm. I've won all of my championships with Storm Bowling equipment, and I couldn't be more proud to have them associated with me.
I know that you love seeing all these people here rooting for you, but let's take a look at the monitor up here because if I'm not mistaken, we have some people in Australia watching you live. Oh, there they are! Put into words what it means to have your kids and your town, your hometown watching you right now make history.
It's very emotional. I miss them dearly, and I wish they would sit in front row. Thank you, Mrs. Tomedy from Nashdale, for hooking up the big screen. I love you guys very much. That's really all I can say. Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Jason Belmonte, congratulations on making history, your 11th major win.
236 to 227. That's what history looks and sounds like. The best ever. Jason Belmonte. Detroit Rock City did you proud.
Thanks.
And he's got another major in his sights in just days.
Thank you, Detroit!
Oh, the new Motor City Madman, Jason Belmonte in the crowd, celebrating his historic 11th major title on the PBA Tour. And he heads to Vegas, and Randy, odds are he's going to be your favorite to win his 12th major.
Yeah, it's a good bet.
Let's go.
The Masters, Monday, April 1st, coming your way live on FS1. But tomorrow, more from the World Series of Bowling, and Jason Belmonte will be in action there as well. USA versus the world. Coverage begins 8 Eastern on FS1, also streaming on the Fox Sports app. The GOAT got number 11. It's been in the sights for years, and finally, he passes legends and stands all alone atop the major list. To this season, 11 for his career. The GOAT has delivered again. Jason Belmonte wins his 11th major title of his career, 21st title of his career, 3rd of the campaign. History tonight in the D as Belmo gets number 11.